When you are involved in a car accident, it is important not to panic and to fill out the CAI form, also known as the Friendly Accident Report, formerly the CID, form without rushing. This document is essential for describing the dynamics of the accident. Here's how to fill it out correctly. Follow the BrumBrum tutorial. The CAI consists of 3 columns, 2 of which are marked in blue and yellow. If you need to fill out the form, remember that you only need to complete 1, as it contains 3 integrated carbon copies that provide duplicates for both parties. Enter the date, time, and location of the accident. In Section 3, we will indicate whether or not there were any injuries in the accident. In Section 4, you need to specify if there was any damage beyond the 2 vehicles involved, such as parked cars, streetlights, or anything else. If there were any witnesses, such as passengers on board, they should be listed in Section 5, including their last name, first name, address, and phone number, and specifying if they were present in the vehicle. Let's now move on to the columns marked in blue and yellow. These indicate the 2 different vehicles involved. For both parties, it is necessary to provide the last name, first name, tax code, address, and phone number of the insurance policy holder. Next, move on to the vehicle information in Section 7, such as make and model, license plate, and country of registration. At this point, you should specify the insurance company details, such as the name and policy number. In Section 9, instead, we will enter the driver's details, which do not necessarily coincide with those of the vehicle owner. In Section 10, we must select the type of vehicle involved, indicating the point of impact with an arrow. If necessary, specify any visible damage in Section 11. In the central column, Section 12, only if the action of vehicle A and/or B that caused the accident is present, you should mark the corresponding box with an E. Use the blue column if the action was by vehicle A, or the yellow column if it was by vehicle B. If none of the scenarios listed are correct, it is better not to mark anything. It is also possible and recommended to make a simple explanatory drawing in box 13 to describe the dynamics of the accident even more clearly. If there is any additional information that completes or clarifies the dynamics, it can be indicated in Section 14. At this point, both parties must sign. However, be careful. If you are not sure about what has been stated, we advise you not to sign. The other information page should only be filled out if there are injured parties, indicating the personal details of the person who has suffered the damage. At this point, simply split the completed copies and submit them to your insurance company, which will assess the dynamics and process the appropriate reimbursement. Don't miss our videos. Subscribe to the BrumBrum channel to stay up to date.